Hello, welcome to CDH's Cross-Border channel. My name is Ko Fujimoto. Thank you for watching our video. I appreciate it very much. Today, I'm going to talk about the steps, 3 major steps of abandoning green card. So let's get started. So I'm going to explain to you 3 major steps, one by one. First, I will show you what are the 3 steps. First is preparation. Preparation. Very important, critical step in my opinion. Number 2, you would notify your intention of abandoning green card. So you would submit the form I-407 to USCIS in the United States. That's number 2 step. The final step, and this is a very critical step for the tax purposes, that is, file in the next year. At the tax time, you file special tax return, Form 1040 NR dual status, and Form 8854. One qualification: if you have held your green card the less than 8 years, you do not have to file Form 8854. Okay, so let's explain each step in more details. Preparation. The preparation is the key for your abandoning green card. Number 1 is financial institutions. You want to verify, you want to talk to your banks, brokerage house, or 401k providers by telling them, I am going to go back to my home country, or I'm going to go to this country, and I will not live in the United States anymore. I am going to give up my green card. What are you going to do with my account in the United States at your financial institution? This is pretty much institution-based policy matter. Number 1. Number 2, majority of financial institutions do not like to keep U.S. non-residents' financial accounts, particularly for investment. I think it's almost impossible. For bank accounts, I think there are some bank accounts who are still willing to keep the accounts, and others do not want to keep the accounts. You don't want to find out the fact after you leave the United States. That's why it's critical for you to talk to your financial institutions, especially if you want to keep certain accounts in the US. So you gotta do this in advance. And sometimes you get the different answers from one organization. So you got to be patient. Got to be patient and get to the truth of the particular policy of such financial institution. And please also note that the policy can change. Okay. Number 2, Social Security Administration. You want to set up your own My Social Security account before you leave the United States. So make sure you set up your own accounts, even if you are a little younger than me, let's say. The it's good to set up the account at Social Security Administration's website. IRS and the state government, you want to let them know you're changing your address to foreign address. There is, I think, change of address form, so you want to use those to let them know, because you don't want to miss any notices and responses from the tax authorities. Number 4 is only for certain individual. If you have a lot of wealth and you earn a lot of money, you may be categorized in the final step. These 3 steps I described in the final step, you may be classified as a covered expatriate. You want to know that beforehand. And it's too late for you to find out when you file your tax return, oh, I became a covered expatriate. You need to know before that happens. You gotta be able to find out at the time of preparation. So you go back to your country of destination, and then you file I-407. It's a form, you can download it from the website, and you would fill out, it's not that complicated, you would fill out and you attach, you enclose your original green card, or I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the form, the re-entry permit, in the mail and send it in. So you gotta enclose your green card and other original documentation and send it in by telling USCIS that, hey, I am going to abandon my green card status. And you don't do that by showing up on the American embassy in your country. There are 2, I think, specific addresses listed in the website of USCIS. If you Google I-407, it could change. And so you gotta always look up and find out the latest information, because in the past, I think some countries you were able to send that to the American embassy in that particular country, but that's no longer the case. You gotta send it in to the United States. Okay, after you send in the I-407 with a green card, and then I think the USCIS will acknowledge the receipt by email nowadays, and then they will send you the I-797C back to you, telling them, hey, they accepted, we accepted your I-407 and your abandoning green card process is, for the immigration purpose, is complete. But for the tax purposes, it's not complete. So this is a very critical point in this video. Next year, when the year is over, then you gotta report your abandoning of green card. By doing so, you need to file 1040 NOR dual status and Form 8854. 1040 NOR dual status, there is no joint return. So husband and wife must file 2 separate 1040 returns covering the beginning of the year, January 1st, until you abandon your green card. And typically that is when you send I-407. And some people will treat when the I-407 received by the USCIS, or when the USCIS actually approves your abandoning green card status. The guidance on when that would happen is not 100% clear. However, in my personal opinion, I think treating the date when you send I-407 from your country is a date when you abandon your green card, I think it's reasonable. It's reasonable. Okay, so married, filing, separate, or single status, 1040 NOR dual status. Dual status because, first it's a resident status, and after you give up your green card, it's a non-resident status. So two status, dual status return. Dual status return, you cannot use standard deduction because it's not a whole year. It's not a whole year. So you can only utilize itemized deduction. So there will be some tax planning to do in the year of abandoning your green card. You gotta really maximize your deduction. Okay, and on the form 8854, you need to report your worldwide asset. It's a net asset on a fair market value basis. And this happens on the form 8854, I said, and this form determines pretty much if you are covered expatriate or not. And that some people, as a covered expatriate, may end up paying exit tax. And that's why you want to know your status in the preparation stage, right? Preparation stage. And I have other videos talking about the exit tax testing. I think I covered key points in this slide. I hope you enjoyed my explanation, and like I said, I thank you for watching this video until this point of time. Really thank you, because I want to help out the green card holders or cross-border professionals who live in the United States. So this is our disclaimer. Thank you. And also this is our ending page. That's all today, and see you next time. Take care.